This episode of Late Night with Ed Money is brought to you in part by Gubba Rum, where it's handcrafted artisanal rum in amazing flavors like vanilla and coconut in a striking hand-painted bottle. You can get this at your local spirit store or order direct from them. You just go to gubbarum.com or 617-964-6299. That's Gubba Rum, America's newest handcrafted rum. And Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant, located in downtown Amherst. And if you're local to them, dial for carryout at 440-985-FOOD. Or go to their website, which is ziggyspubandrestaurant.com. If it's a sporting event that you want to see, don't forget your sunglasses, because they have so many 4K TVs it'll burn your retinas. So go to Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant in downtown Amherst.
We hope you're enjoying your visit here this evening. Now, on with the show.
I'll make it go away. Oh, my bad. You gotta start that over.
Warning, what you're about to hear is an adult show. You'll hear anecdotal stories and humorous situations meant for adults. In essence, kids, don't listen or try this at home. Everything you're about to hear is done by drunk, trained professionals. Now enjoy the show.
Deep within the pit of despair, balls of Christ, dude.
Why, hello, my friends. You're listening to Late Night with Ed Money here on our website, which is edmoneylive.com, where it's real people have real conversation about life. You can reach us on a ton of sites. Just go to the main site, click on any link that's up there to be able to listen to us, like, share, subscribe, comment, anything. Tell the cat, the dog, the fish, your neighbor's cat, dog, fish, their neighbor's cat, dog, fish, anybody that has the ability to click on the button, like, share something to their sheep, anything that you can. Thank you for all the things you've been doing. We're going to be leaving you, and thank you for the music. This is right out of Switzerland. It's Nora En Pure, and it's her song Luscious Rain. It's really good. You'll love it. I like.
Is that like music. Chocolate Rain? Chocolate Rain!
I got a feeling hers is probably a little better than the Chocolate Rain. Just
endorsed
let it endorsed by. That's right. Yes. So thank you, audience members. You're always listening to myself, Ed Money. Right over here is CPAP Chuck. What's up?
Seasonal allergies.
That's what you said.
I mowed my lawn for the first time today, so I'll probably be
God,
storm
yes.
in about a half hour.
And he's the only one left here. Is Monk/Gary Underglass is right below me here, below both of us on this. Hello. And the rest, I'm sure, will join in.
Hello.
Oh God, he's so horrible.
Rangus.
I do want to do a couple quick shout-outs.
Hello, everybody.
He's Rangus Doubtfire.
He does. He over-compresses everything.
Oh, I
He's
love
got
him.
his earbuds in. Oh, it's so horrible because they got to be wax covered. But
how far is he's not?
They
put him in that
slide
far,
in
Ed.
and they slide out.
Oh my God, I got a story about Q-tips in a second, but I do want to do a quick shout out. I want to thank, we did a show, a comedy show a little bit ago. We had Tommy Davison, which I don't know if I got a chance to. I didn't talk about that on the other show, did I? But I can talk about it. But we did Tommy Davison from In Living Color. Really, really great guy. I'll talk about that either tonight or future time. Tommy Davison show, but I found out the comedian on there, Chris Harvey. Thank you, Chris, for listening.
What's up, Chris?
And Brett Ernst from the HBO. He did the Netflix show. What's a Karate Kid? They did a
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai. You know, I thank you for listening. I greatly appreciate the guys. And Rangus is here. And I wanted to.
Did you say Cobra Kai? I'll do sound effects for him now. We got this down. We're gonna do Cobra K.
That's Brett. Yeah, Brett Ernst. He's from that. So check him out.
Y.
Look up. I'll put a photo. And he's huge. This is the thing. Chris Harvey is huge. He's literally
just a big dude.
He's like 6'8", and then he wears a hat on top of it that's a giant square. I'll put a photo of him in this spot. So if you're watching, go to the YouTube channel, check it out. Again, like, share, subscribe, comment. Same thing with the BitChute and all the new ones that'll be coming down the pike. Hit him up, and I want to let you know, but I'll put a photo of him in here so you can see Chris Harvey. Great guy. Brett Ernst, same thing. I'll put a photo of me with him. And anyways, but thank you. Oh, who just joined us right over there now is Rangus the Bionic Pepper Prepper.
Hello.
There it is.
Rangus Doubtfire. Hello.
How's everybody?
He's good, dude. I made a joke. Are your earbuds ever wax covered when you take them out? Are they ever?
We lost him.
They're not.
I clean my ears every morning.
No, do you use, just curious? See, I first of all, for the audience.
Do you use rolled up newspaper?
No, for the audience out there that's listening.
Cheap ass.
And again, I'm really, really shocked that the people
He used
now
T-tips because he's too cheap to buy Q-tips.
No, wait a minute. They have hit me up, and today I was at where work was, and a guy came up and says, "Hey man, you're Ed Money. He's working with someone else that came in. They're doing something with theater." And he says, I listen to the show. It's really funny. So thank you for all the people that I don't realize listen to us. But but go to the YouTube again.
Thanks to the 6 of them.
Yes, the 6.
Yes, maybe
See,
7 now.
I often, for the audience out there, I talk that these guys rag on me. It's not that I'm cheap. I just don't have a lot of money. All right. Look at Chucky's
Hold on,
face.
let me set up the scenario. He lives at his mom's place. He doesn't have a car payment.
There's a reason for all
basement.
this.
Yeah, he lives in the pit of despair.
Oh,
Ed wastes his money on lottery tickets, old people
And
that he's trying to
Ashland.
date.
Gasoline to
Those-
the
those-
lottery tickets 5 counties away.
Those nurse shoes that he buys all his dates with a high arch support are expensive.
Yeah, but the attorney fees for all the restraining orders.
Oh, no, it's not that bad. See, what it is because I
That's
don't have a lot
only
of money.
Drug Mart.
I always try and get the most bang for the buck when I do anything. Like I'm gonna be the first to tell you I'm a coupon user.
I use coupons.
Okay, I've even gone to the Dollar General and used coupons because they accept coupons. Yeah, well, if you're buying something like, say you're buying Prel or you're buying some
For $1.
you're buying Colgate, and
For
you
a
Don't you have
dollar.
to have their app? You have to have their app. They don't have coupons anymore, right?
They don't, but they accept store coupons. So if I get them in the PNG thing that comes on Tuesdays or whatever,
You just walk in there with what's that big gob of shit that comes in the mail every
The
Tuesday?
coupon envelope.
The money saver or whatever.
Yes.
Clip saver, clip.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever that is. It's just a big envelope full of coupons.
You just
That
throw it down on the counter and go,
actually
what
think
can I
about
get
using
for this?
one.
Do you know what's even worse is before I get to the Q, I want to go back to the Q-tip, but before I do, I've even used, and it's not a bad thing because I don't have a lot of
Like
money.
an old tube sock on a stick.
I've gone to my buddies that owns a pizza
And
joint.
used one of his?
No, yeah, yes, at their restaurant, at the pizza joint that our friend Cindy works at. You know what I'm talking about, Chucky?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've gone there because they've got coupons.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Q-tips.
No, not
I'm like, you go to this restaurant to use Q-tips?
Used Q-tips.
There was one in the trash. Listen.
They're on the
One end
table
was
next to
still
the
good.
sugar.
The other end looked like it was dipped in honey.
Let's see. This is what I found. Dipped in honey. Covered in
You
caramel.
know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's got
You
a
get
caramel
that?
too.
Like, I clean my ears twice a day,
Yes.
and then every once in a while it'll be like, what is that, a sugar baby? What just came out of my ear?
Oh my God.
Out of
this is-
nowhere. And I clean my
Right.
ears twice a day.
Yes, this is what I was going to say. Number for the audience out there, which I've said, because it's not that I use coupons. What? And I watch every dollar that I spend. So there's certain things you really can't scrimp on. You got to buy name brand. And I'm not saying name brand works
Toilet
for everything.
paper,
No, not necessarily. Well,
deodorant,
well, I buy the
toothpaste.
Okay, well, toothpaste. I bought the AIM. Remember, I bought AIM tooth. I even
That
sent
was a
Chuck
name brand in 1978.
Yeah, they haven't made it since.
It was red, white, and blue. They started
were in
in
high
76 for bicentennial
You
year.
are completely wrong because for the audience, I was at the store and I sent Chuck a photo of the AIM toothpaste.
I'm
on
like,
the
do
shelf.
not buy that.
I'm like, dude, it's right here. So I took a photo.
It was next to the Freshen Up gum.
Hey, so I did. I sent him. I'm like, see, they do have AIM. Chucky's like, they don't make it. Even his wife, the lovely Beck, says, oh, they don't even make AIM. I go, yes, they do. It's on the shelf. I can buy it right now.
Right next to all
I
these
got a tuba
gym
AIM and a
shorts
bottle
with
of
the-
Anacin.
And
all these gym shorts with the little white stripe down the side, and they're like,
Oh
short,
God,
and-
that's horrible. But yeah, so yeah, there's certain
those blue
things.
tennis shoes with the white stripes that everybody used to have.
Like I
Heads.
found out you can't buy like off-brand Doritos. You got to buy Dorito. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You can't
yeah,
buy
yeah, I
anything.
get
It
that.
doesn't work. Same thing with Pringles. There's very few Lay's Snap Stackers. Those are
Wait,
close
there's an
and good.
off-brand Pringle?
Yes, there's. Well, you
I
get
saw
the
What's it called?
Lay's.
Prangle?
a couple other companies are Lay's is making some of that stuff.
Lay's
now.
has the
Really?
stackers. Yes.
Are they
Lay's,
good?
Lay's has stackers.
I
Yes,
don't
the
know.
stackers are good. And the the other one is Dollar General. That's
Dollar General Pringles? They're called Dingles.
Dingleberries. Is that what you're thinking? You were thinking
Just
it, weren't you?
Dingles.
Just Dingles. They
Well,
do.
aren't Pringles made out of like
corn chips. They're like corn. They're made out
I
of
thought
corn.
they were the instant mashed potatoes. I
Yeah,
thought they were
potato
that they
mush.
put in a mold and then fry.
I don't.
I thought they were deep fried, but they're in a clamshell like that molds them.
But
Yeah, that's what
I
he's
thought they
saying.
were like powdered potatoes that they put powdered mashed potatoes type thing that they put in a mold.
That's what I would think.
It's I don't know. Pringles are one of the few chips to
I
me
love
that
Pringles.
are highly addictive.
Oh, yeah.
I
could
can
eat a whole tube of
can.
Pringles.
Yeah, it's so good.
And I've mastered the art
you
of
know-
getting my hand in it.
Yeah, and
Cone.
Start with the
shape of a
cone. And with the fist. Wait, no, Pringles.
Yeah, we're on Pringles, Chuck.
Yeah, my bad.
The worst is the last bunch of crumbs when you got your lips all the way around the whole thing
dude,
and you
I've
just tip
done
it backwards like a drink.
And it's like shards of glass going into your
Yes,
throat.
I can't believe you're mentioning because that's the truth.
But your mouth
Everybody
is all
does
the
it.
way around it, right, Ed?
Oh, and that's. Do you know what's the extra? I've done this when you do it and you accidentally breathe when it's coming in, and
Oh,
that
and you suck
dust
it
is-
in?
Oh, that's the worst. But yeah,
So it's like they go from like warp speed to ludicrous speed.
Yeah,
They're all points stuck in the back of your throat. I can't breathe. Pringles.
It's
You're
the
waiting for him
truth.
to dissolve.
It's the truth.
We don't know how he died.
And they're chronic. Those are chronically addictive chips for some reason. They put MSG in it or something.
I was
you
like,
know?
that
why
ain't
you
the chronic.
Gotta buy
brother.
the little.
Happy 420.
That's why you gotta buy the single, pack. where you
No,
just get
those are the
open one little pack
useless.
of them.
That's
No, those make me angry.
useless.
Because just when you're getting into the meat and potatoes of them, they're gone.
Yes, those are just useless, dude.
Which
'cause-
explains why I'm such a fat fuck right now.
Yes, because I crush. And do you know what's even I do too? Is I'll even eat 2 Pringles at a time, and I'll
Together?
crunch them, and I crush it with my tongue against things. Oh
You don't do the duck lips, do ya?
no, I don't do the dark lips. But
He
see,
will
there's,
tonight, though.
there's certain things for the audience. And Pringles too got some good flavor. I do like their salt and vinegar ones, and I'm not a big sour cream and chives or whatever. That's
I'll be honest, I'm an old
Original?
school original, yeah.
Yeah,
All the
they're
other
good.
ones I'm like, you're all right, but I'm here for the original.
Yeah, they're good. Well, there's certain things that audience members you can scrimp on and get generic. Toilet tissue's borderline at times. Yeah, no, you can't. Well, yeah, it depends on. You get the ones where your finger pokes through.
Yeah.
and that's so horrible.
Then you just got a total brownout.
1 ply.
Take it off.
See, I've actually used because
Well,
we got
does
it
that
at
at least
work.
not buy the squares?
No, they have them at work. We got that shitty palm style, and what it is you got to mummify your hand, and then when you
It's still though,
well-
dude. Palms is terrible. Palms is you use that to
60
toilet paper
grit.
somebody's house.
I
You don't
almost-
use that to wipe your butthole.
I actually think it's made out of like like
Onion skins.
Yes, because there's times that I've wiped with it and it like shreds and sticks all over my, the hole.
Your hand looks like that popcorn ceiling they did in the 80s.
It does. Oh,
For those
it's so
out there
horrible.
who know what
Yes,
the
I'm
popcorn
sorry.
ceiling is.
But anyway, so there's one thing I learned because and even
Never go
then-
against the grain.
No, is that Q-tips?
Never back to front.
Q-tips is one of those things you have to buy the Q-tip brand Q-tip.
Yeah.
Because
yeah, dude.
I just recently, and here's the thing, that even though it's Q-tip brand, you at the Dollar General, they have
It's like the generic Q-tip. It's like
Yes!
the ones that didn't pass the quality control the first time around. So like, give it to Dollar General. Package it.
I want.
So wait a minute.
Yes.
Why
No.
can't you then buy those and then call Q-tip and complain and get free ones sent to you?
Because they'll
I
be
know.
like, what's the serial number on the
The lot
box?
number.
Yeah.
Well, then buy one good pack and then give them that one.
Because, dude, I've had generic Q-tips and not paying attention, and you're jamming a sucker stick in your ear, basically.
Yeah. Yes.
There's no, like, cotton on it at all. You're like, ah!
They're not even cardboard. They're like plastic.
Yeah, they're like those shitty sucker sticks.
Well, that's kind of where I'm going. is
And
I
your mic
bought-
is, like, cracking or something.
No, I'm eating. Is that what it is?
No.
He's eating.
There.
Well, I'm not hearing anything.
I can hear a zzz, zzz, zzz. You'll have to hear it in playback.
Okay, I'm not hearing anything here in my ears or anything. You guys hearing it?
Right.
Gary, look at him. He's frozen.
I can't even hear Gary. Yeah, Gary's froze.
Okay, well, anyway, so I got these. I went to Dollar General, and they had normal Q-tips, and then they had the smaller pack, but it said Q-tip. Q-tip brand.
Okay. So instead of like 5 rows deep, it was like 3.
Yes.
Was the Q-tip written in cursive Q instead of regular Q to knock it? Was it the big 2 or whatever Q from cursive?
What did he just say?
I think he said that.
Was it what's
in the big
not,
2.
not the regular Q, not the regular Q. Was it the big cursive Q? So it was a
Yes.
knockoff cursive.
But it was, but it said
spelled
Q-tip.
C-U-E.
Yeah.
No, but it was an actual Q-tip. It said Q-tip, like not like generic. It was like Q-tips, like the Q. So I just said, I'll buy this small pack. I didn't need a big one. I just wanted to get through the hump. All right, till I went shopping and bought.
That big lump on the outside of your ear. Is that what you're talking about?
Well, this was what happened. Is I used the Q-tip like I use like normal. See, I'm a pusher, inner, and twister. If that makes any sense.
You're not a swirler?
Well, I do the one end. I'll swirl around the outside of the ear, then I'll flip it around and I'll poke to my brain, and then I spin, and then I pull out.
Now, I'm on a serious question here. I was told that you should not poke, that your ear will normally push the wax to the outside. So
Yeah.
you just curve the outside. So I do exactly what Ed said. I do the inside with
Look at
flip it, and then do the outside of the ear. But I don't push it in because I used to push it in, and I pushed wax in one time and had to go to the doctor to get it to remove it. And that's when he told me the ear will normally push it to the outside. Just keep cleaning the outside. And since I've done that, I don't have any problems whatsoever. Every morning I clean my ears. Everything's good.
Thank you for that, Rangus.
Oh, Chucky, you had your hand up. What are you going to say?
It's long gone. It's long gone. I don't even
See,
know.
I got a crazy straw, and that works pretty good.
Did you ever see those candles people jam in their ear?
No,
And they
I
light
don't
them
understand that.
and it
Got an
pulls the wax
attachment
out
for that on the end
somehow.
of it.
that ain't real. That's got to be one of those life hacks you see on.
I don't know. I know it's
Oh,
like
no,
big in the
no,
Asian
no.
community
No.
or culture or whatever, but I've watched videos on YouTube and people are like opening up the candles and they're just jacked with wax and it's gross.
That's like that thing that looks like a corkscrew. Have you seen it? That they have it. It looks like a
Oh, yeah,
corkscrew.
the
And it's an electric toothbrush with a
Auger.
corkscrew
Yeah.
at the end. My look, it'll rip my fucking anvil and hammer out. I can't hear.
Yeah. It'll come all the way through the other side.
You see a
you spin around
ligament,
over here.
ligament all stretched out like
It's
this.
like a nerve is just flapping outside my ear hole, whatever that's called.
Canal.
a
That's
nerve, a nerve.
This
You're touching. Ow,
looking for the rest of the pieces.
ow, ow.
It's like one of those sea
one
worms.
hair and one nerve.
Easy share.
like a sea worm.
Those tube worms.
Oh God! No, go ahead, Chuck, or go ahead, Ringus.
Oh, I thought, no,
yeah,
he was
the
doing a sea worm.
coming up out of
Yeah, well,
sea worm coming up out of the bottom.
I went and bought these Q-tips, and when I went to go push in, for some reason the whole stick thing just kind of like a car accident. It just kind of all crumpled into, and I was like,
Is it hollow?
I was like, well, this is unusual. So I grabbed another one, and I went to go even to the outside, and it
Went
just
even farther.
It bends. It just bends, and you keep
Yes.
punching yourself in the side of the head.
yes, and
Oh, I don't like cleaning my ears.
I'm like,
Just sucked it right in and disappeared.
I'm like, well, maybe I should get the air compressor out and just gonna blow it out like sawdust or something.
Shop vac.
And I thought, well, I was frustrated. Now my brother uses my bathroom. We use the same bathroom. You know what I mean? I guess with me.
Yeah, we're
the
waiting
same
for the rest
time?
of the sentence.
Yeah.
Well, this
I was
was
thinking
a-
at the same time.
So I'm watching. I'm doing this, and I'm all frustrated and angry. And I go, man, these things must they must suck. And I happen to look down into the basket, and like you said, there was a Q-tip in there that looked like. I mean, it went like fondue.
Dipped in fudge.
yeah,
All our Q-tips are hand dipped.
right.
They went to a candle maker.
And I'd swear there was maybe a tooth and some hair on it. I mean,
You just get, dude, like I said, clean my ears twice a day. And every once in a while, you'll just get this random, like, what the fuck is that?
not only that, I tried.
There's gold in them there hills.
See, what it is because I'm wearing headphones all the time, I constantly try and take it off and clean because my ears will sweat or whatever. Now, these are nice, these little headphones, because they're Gary got me hooked on the AKGs. But anyways, so
They're no Sennheiser.
no, they're not. I know they're softer, but what was the thing was they get sweaty and everything. So now and then, only on rare occasions, my ear, I clean. I get this thing where I'll try and clean them. But I even tried. I still have the little thing for swimmer's ear. Did you ever try that? And you pour
The D-Brock?
Bulb.
Yes, you did. Bulb. What bulb? What do you mean bulb?
With suction?
You squish it. Yeah.
That's disgusting. No, what? No, what do you put pudding in?
Ed telling somebody that's disgusting.
No, you take this stuff, you pour it in your ear, and you're supposed to just leave it,
It's D-Brock.
and then leave it overnight or something.
No,
and then,
you don't leave it overnight. You just leave for a little bit and then you rinse your ear out.
and then you lay
Growing
on,
up, we
you lay on like a
hydrogen
washcloth or something.
peroxide.
Peroxide.
Or alcohol on a,
What?
on a
I
cotton
used to
ball.
put what hydrogen peroxide. Yeah.
See, I've done that. See, that's the worst too, because because I wear the headphones all the time. Have you ever gotten a pimple in your ear?
No.
Go ahead, Chuck. What do you,
Have
what
you
do
ever put alcohol on your Q-tip asking for a friend?
alcohol? Yeah, I put hydrogen peroxide on a Q-tip and done it.
Alcohol, not hydrogen peroxide.
Alcohol? No. Why?
I tried it once.
It dries water, right?
Yeah, it does. Well, I figured if you could put it on a cotton ball and put it in your ear to draw the water out, I'm like, what if you put it on a Q-tip? It's like sticking a York peppermint patty in your ear canal.
Really?
It was brutal.
Refreshing.
I
I
have
wouldn't
never
say
done-
refreshing. I was like, "Rrrr."
What was it out like vodka? Were you like
No, like rubbing alcohol.
Rubbing.
rubbing alcohol? No, I've never done that. Doesn't it
Yeah,
burn?
Give it a whirl.
Did
Oh,
it?
yeah. Don't do it. I don't recommend it. 0 out of 10. Would not recommend again.
I just. Oh my god.
Like I said though, I'll put it on a cotton ball and put it in there to draw if you got swimmer's ear.
Well,
draw the water out, but
yeah, I did. Well, it's not that I had
going
water.
right to the source is not a good idea.
Yeah, I had a weird, just a weird, like, I think it's because well, you say for the audience, Chuck has already made fun of me because of the memory foam pillows that I use. He says that I'm using them upside down.
And you drool on them, so they're just spit soakers.
And that's a
spit
memory
catchers.
memory we don't need.
Right. This is bad memory foam.
I've
Dude, $5 says he could get up in the morning and wring that thing out.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Between the salt, the earwax, and the drool.
salt.
Dude, that thing is like a
liquid egg.
mineral haven.
It does. I do.
I bet you that pillow looks like a bad car battery on top, all that white crusty shit.
In the
Deer
green,
love it.
A little bit of green. You know what I mean? A little bit of crust.
teeth.
Oh, speaking of teeth, green teeth, dude. I was talking. Well, the word association. I even hit Chuck on it, and Chuck says, "Just stop talking."
I wouldn't let him tell me any stories. I'm like, I
Well-
don't want to talk about anything.
I happen to watch this video because I love beets. Do you guys like beets?
I'm not a fan of beets at all, dude. Even like those sugar beets, I'm like, no.
Really? No, they're really good for you.
The headphones.
Yeah,
suck,
so was
too.
a lot of other things that I'll eat instead of beets.
Those a name brand Q-tip.
Not the headphones, Gary. The beets, like actual beets. That I
The
like them.
vegetable.
Yeah, the vegetable. I like the pickled. Is it pickled beets? Is that what they're called?
The ones
Or-
you buy in the mason jar in the purple juice.
Yes. Yeah, I love those. There's two. There's sweet, and then there's the normal.
Right,
beet.
right. I don't like either.
And then there's a different. And then they have beets in the can, which
Canned
Oh,
beets
that's gotta be good.
taste like the can. Tastes
why
like
do you
beets. Canned
say
beets.
that? They're good. It's no.
Do they come
different-
out like the cranberries? Canned
Oh.
cranberries in the big.
With the dimples
See,
and ribs and
who-
everything.
Makes
First
that
of all-
sound when they break loose.
Well, first of all, I'll go back to the beets, but who the hell eats canned cranberries? That's the
People
word.
eat them, dude. I don't know.
It comes out in a slurry,
And then they
First of-
slice them like it's turkey.
No, yeah, well, they're already pre-sliced. Those ones, they go whoop, they fall out of that can.
I got nothing on that.
And
I'm
it's
still,
here's the thing, because it's always in the shape of the can, and it's got the
yeah, no
rim-
matter like how did the
Yes.
ripples pass over the smaller part without unrippling?
Yes, that's what makes me apprehensive.
Cohesion.
Do they add Jello to it? Is it basically just cranberry juice, and they just throw in collagen? Not collagen. What do you do to
Gelatin,
Gelatin.
gelatin? Do you throw
cow
gelatin?
bones.
Yeah, is that all they really do to make the cranberry juice or whatever that thing? What would you call that? Cranberry sauce? It's not sauce. It's just a log o
Lago
Cranberry
cranberries. I've had
Cranberry
actual
jelly.
cranberry sauce with the whole cranberries in them. That's
Now
a whole
that's
different
good.
animal,
That's
Yeah.
complete. Yes, now that's good. I like that because it comes.
especially with food.
Yes,
Ed made a pie out of his cranberry pie.
He probably eats it with a spoon like pudding.
I do. I would during Thanksgiving, I'll get a side of that cranberry stuff and eat it with Thanksgiving and everything else. It's
You don't
really
put, you,
good.
like put it with your turkey and stuffing and stuff.
Well, yeah, not in it. not in the turkey stuffing.
Okay.
I put it on the side. I eat it on the side. It's really good. I like that. I don't like the one that's in the shape of the. Do you not see when you go to people's houses and they will just pop it out of the can and leave it like that on the dish?
So you have to cut it yourself? It's self-serve cranberry log?
Just carve a hunk off the side like you're carving meat.
Where's those electric trimmers?
You see the
Electric carving knife?
carving
I'd be
knife.
the guy that reaches across the table and jiggles the plate, as it's moving along.
It is. It just sits. It just so. And do you know what's even worse is when you ever watch it, it sits there for a while at room
Then
temperature.
it starts to melt.
Yes, it forms a little,
Once it touches air.
a little gravy in the bowl. You're like, oh god! And then that stuff stays. See, that's the one thing about beets. That's what I was going to ask you. Is it?
Get back to beets. Yeah.
It stains everything. Like I've gotten my hands. Chuck said, "Do I eat them like an onion?"
Yeah. Are you a Neanderthal?
Because
I stain my fingers with beet juice. How the fuck do you do that?
I called. That's what I called.
Are you making Devil's Tower out of your beets?
I go, my fingers are stained from beet juice, and he goes, "Whoever has stained fingers from beet juice?" But do you? Okay, I'm going to answer this with the food. Do you guys ever like? I know there's something wrong with me. I don't know why I have this thing where I will have my plate of food, and then for whatever reason, I
make a to-go box?
Well, no, I always do. That's not a thing. That's not normal. That's not
Because he's cheap.
What? No. What to go? I don't want to waste it. Is that for whatever reason? Let's say Thanksgiving dinner, for all intents and purposes. I eat the Thanksgiving dinner, but I'll set my fork down and I maybe talking to someone over. But instead of re-picking up my fork, I'll like finger some of the food off the plate, and I don't know why I do that. Even though, like, maybe there's a piece of turkey, and I'll reach down and I'll grab a piece of turkey. Well, I've done that with beets, and I like beets, and I don't know why I'll do it. And then I go, oh,
Do you just forget you have a fork? Do you have like some kind of 5-second memory lapse where you're like, nah?
Civilized Ed just flew out the window.
So let me get. You've never eaten any food besides
Not in
wings.
front of a whole family gathering, no.
I'm not going to eat turkey with my fingers.
I'm not like I eat
The
soup.
dinner roll, maybe.
Right,
But you're not going to
right.
see me eating stuffing or beans or beets with my fingers.
A cookie.
Thank you, Rangus.
You've never had
Finger
like
food.
like beans in your plate, and then you just pick up
How
one.
do you
and-
eat your mashed
No.
potatoes?
You know what I
mean?
do? That last bean that's impossible to get on your fork, I'll swish it around and brace it against another piece of food and stab the shit out of it till I get it. You know the one you're just like, it's going around the plate, around and around.
I have taken an extra
Chasing
scoop
it
of potatoes and thrown them on those just to mash them all
just
together.
absorb them
That's the
up.
corn. I do that to the corn.
That's ridiculous. Who does that too?
Yep.
You put the
No, wait, Chucky. I take my mashed potatoes, put them on, create a divot, put my corn in the divot, and stir it all together. Is that what you do?
No, I get my
Yes,
mashed
no,
potatoes.
don't do
I make
that.
the divot.
No.
I put about a pound of butter in said divot. Then I put the corn over top of said divot / mashed potatoes.
Yep.
your
Michelle's mom
your butter
makes
pond.
buttered lima beans. I will make the divot, then scoop the butter from the lima beans, the buttery gravy juice,
Oh,
fill
that's
that then, and
disgusting.
then put my corn on it. So now I got buttered mashed potatoes with my corn in it. Because she
Okay.
butters the lima beans.
But they
like
don't
way,
taste like
way
lima
over.
beans at all?
No.
See,
Because
lima beans.
that's an acquired taste. I can
That's
do
a
lima
way
beans.
Oh, I love
acquired
lima
taste.
beans.
Who?
But
that-
it wouldn't
oh.
be like if I was at a restaurant. They're like, "Oh, we have corn, carrots, and lima beans." Well, two of them are shoe-ins. One is definitely out.
What
Can I get a
makes
roll
you-
instead of the
yes,
beans?
what makes you eat lima beans? They're just
A lot of people do. They're good
Lima
for
beans
ya.
are good.
no, they're not. I think you're the one keeping Libby in stock with those.
Libby's.
Nobody's eating
Libby.
lima beans. And it's like, do you eat pea soup? Rangus, do
No,
you
I'll eat peas, but I won't eat
Again,
pea
who
soup.
eats pea soup? You.
I'll
Are
eat
you
peas.
serious?
If I don't have corn, I put my peas in my mashed potatoes.
Yeah, I have peas, but not pea soup. Pea soup's a whole nother
I
animal.
wonder if you grill it. What if you'd smoke it?
Grilled
or
peas,
Smoke the fuck out of that.
smoked peas.
You know what? I'd put them on skewers and then put them in there. So they'd be skewered peas.
They look like one of those skewers you see in
pearl
when the people
necklace
are
of
eating
peas.
bugs in Taiwan on the skewers.
Yeah, exactly. Little
They're
food
just
stand.
peas.
That's what I mean. Peas, I can
Like
on
the
a,
chimp sticking the stick down in the anthole.
yes,
Yeah.
that's exactly it. Wait a minute. I mean, Ring is really. I mean, if that's on the menu, that's your go-to. I mean, is that what it is, or is it?
Pea soup?
Yes. Would you
If
eat?
it's on the menu, I'll try it. I mean, honestly, I would rather have a clam chowder or a French onion.
Okay,
or chicken noodle.
that's
But
Give me
you-
chicken noodle, beef vegetable.
That's normal. Now
I
Italian
will
wedding.
take pea soup over beef vegetable.
will you? Look at Ring is all frozen. Do you know what's amazing? He was frozen like this, and then he appeared with a beer out of nowhere. No, but this is the part. This
This guy has access to more cables and everything known to man, and he
Right.
still hasn't made one.
Oh, and do you? wait a
I'm
minute.
like, Chucky, you hit that nail square on the head. I have not. And before I came down here, I was like, motherfucker, Chucky's going to jump my shit because I didn't make that 100-foot cable yet, and I need to.
Now, do you also What's the one
I'm
where
too busy at work.
they put ham in it? Is it split pea soup or something with ham in it?
I've had ham soup, but I don't like that at all.
Ham soup, just like
Yeah.
ham and
That's like an
broth?
old school thing. My dad makes ham soup, and I can't stand it.
My dad made that. Yep.
ham.
That's like an
And
old
he
school.
uses
Huh?
he uses like a white kidney
That's
bean or
it.
something.
That's
it
the
was
one I'm
yeah,
asking
beans
about.
and ham. Yeah,
It's
it's terrible.
disgusting. How did people eat? I understand.
They,
I mean,
Ed,
times
they
were
were
tough,
poor.
and they ate what they had to, you know. But
No,
fuck that.
listen,
I'd be like, give me
understand
that
that.
bug over there.
I understand. I do get it because we were poor, so we would eat. Like it wasn't uncommon that we'd have dinner. Looking back on it, and it's odd because I now like this. Is my mom would take hot dogs, cut them down the center, put mashed potatoes and cheese on it, and that was dinner with baked beans.
No, it's
That
just
was
your mom couldn't cook. She had like two half recipes, and she's like, you know what? If I combine these,
That's
we're having mashed potato hot dogs.
that's fine. It was
Two
good.
things that should never go together.
And cheese on the top of it, and then bake it in the oven. It would go ahead, Rangus.
I have never, of everything I have ever heard
Right.
and tried,
Yes.
I have never heard a mashed potato hot dog, let alone tried that.
It's good. It's really
Exactly.
good.
I'm with you on that, Rangus.
It's really good. You
Like I've had mashed potato sandwiches.
what?
It's two pieces of butter bread with mashed potatoes on it. You like fry up the mashed potatoes a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's almost like a potato
It's like a
cake,
pancake
then, right?
almost.
Like pancake. I've had.
kind of, but it's the Depression era thing, but it's delicious.
Yeah, that's what that was. Is because we would take and then we would eat it with with baked beans, which is the worst. Chucky the other day.
I like me some baked beans though,
He even
with
told
maple
me,
syrup and bacon, or maple and bacon.
I was eating
Brown sugar.
Yeah.
stuffed cabbage and a salad at the same time.
I'm like, why would you eat cabbage and lettuce at the same time, Ed? There is going to
Yeah.
be something happening in that colon that is not even human. It's going to be like this chemical reaction.
An evacuation.
He is going to shit things out from 2 Thanksgivings ago.
This is what I had to add. It's funny you said. I'm going to word
Because I had stuffed cabbage 2 days in a row.
Yeah,
Believe me, I
and
know what happened.
I'm in a word association.
Splatter.
This is another thing, Chucky. And I
eat oatmeal every day.
I called him and he says, "Don't." This is when I called him on the beet salad, which I didn't finish, but that's okay. I'll go back to it sooner or later. When I called him on the beet salad and I was telling him this other thing, he goes, "Just stop talking and say it's write it down for the show," because we talked, and that's what I called. I had this was I this is the work I did. I had the stuffed cabbage with the salad at the same time. But
Like, no
before
one ever.
but so my mom also wanted, she goes, "Eddie, you know, she wanted like fries or onion rings or something." So I just ran down to Burger King. Burger King's right on the corner from us. So I ran, and I had a gift certificate card that and those damn son of a bitches still don't have their restaurant open. You got to go
Dining
through
room? Just the drive-thru?
The drive-through. You got to go.
I don't
through
go
the
in
drive-thru.
anyhow.
I can't stand the drive-through.
When I was 18, I would eat inside like a McDonald's and all that.
And it
I'm
was
going through the
grimy
drive-through now.
then. It was
If I go get fast food,
I'll sit
I'm
in my
going right
car.
through the
And
drive-through.
it's not even that I'm going to eat there. I like to go in and order to make sure because
You like to go in there and like scope out the hot chicks.
I'm not going to
You
deny
can't
that.
do that in the
yes.
drive-through.
I'm not denying it. You're right. See, here's
They
the
don't
thing.
have lottery, Ed.
He's like, can I get this pick 3 50-50 unboxed? They're like,
Exactly.
do you want cheese on your original chicken sandwich or no, sir?
Right. Well, I decided to go, and
They're doing stranger danger with their blinking.
Right. These son of a bitches sent me because it said in there the dining room is temporarily closed. Please go to the drive-thru. And I'm like,
Dude
son
had
of a
money.
For 2
bitch.
years.
I know for 2 years. I'm like, son of a bitch. God. So I went to drive-thru, had my gift, which the funny part is there's still money left on the gift card. So I went, I said, hey, I want this stuff. So my mom wanted something. So I also got myself a BK sandwich on top of
On top of the cabbage, stuffed cabbage and lettuce.
Yes, wait. This is what I wanted to ask you.
Is this like right after you finished eating, you went to Burger King?
Well, I didn't know. It was before I ate. I went and got this, and then I was eating this compiled meal. All right, of just
So it was like you had a buffet at your house.
Yeah, well, I was cleaning. Have you ever done a
I
clean?
want a burger. I want some fries.
Have you ever?
Some cabbage. Look, I'll get a salad. It's healthy.
You've never cleaned out the fridge eating. In other words, you're like,
We have leftovers, but we only
Left-
have them
just-
for like a day.
You know what I mean?
I
Just
mean?
Clean them out. Just I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna eat it because it's not.
No,
just
dude,
a
when
little
we have
bit, little,
leftovers,
little.
it's like a day, maybe 2 if I make a big pot of chili.
Well, that's a
And
different.
It doesn't last that long because I know how to cook for 2 people.
Well, I understand that, but we
You know what I
cook
mean?
a little more and we save extra and then I throw it in the freezer. Whatever.
Or
So
away.
I went and got it, brought it home, and I'm eating this conglomeration of food. So one of the things I had this stuffed cabbage, and then I had the salad, and I'm like, well, I'm still a little hungry because there was only one small little cabbage. It wasn't like a big.
Oh,
plate.
it wasn't a giant cabbage roll?
No, I'm cleaning out the fridge. It's the last of the stop. You know what I mean? So and then Chucky's on the foot saying,
Who the fuck puts one cabbage roll back in the fridge?
Yeah. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Unless you got like
He just said
kielbasa
it was
and like
small. Just
potatoes to
finish
go
the
with it.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
you
The
couldn't
dog
eat
would
it
have
all.
ate that in fucking one lick.
No, you couldn't eat it all. So I'm sitting there.
You
So
could have. You just didn't apply yourself.
No, I don't overstuff myself when I eat. I don't like that.
You should. You really
It
should.
just sounds like you did. You had
No,
a cabbage roll, a
One-
salad, and a Whopper.
Well, it wasn't. It was a BK. It was small. You know, it was.
What's a
was-
BK?
They get the Big King. The Burger King has their.
Is it
Is it a-
their version
a
of the
mini?
Big Mac?
Yeah, it's a mini. It's like a, but on the dollar menu, it's small. You get the BK. It's not like the full sandwich. It's smaller. It's like when
Okay.
if you order
It's a cheeseburger with lettuce.
basically like if you get a Whopper in the size of a Whopper Junior. You know how the Whopper Junior is
Okay.
smaller. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
size of Whopper Junior. So
I like me a Whopper Jr.
I know, I know, and I even got onion rings, and they were terrible. I was so mad and angry after because
Burger
bad-
King has terrible fries. If any BK execs are listening, your
Yes.
fries are terrible.
It's
They're ass
terrible.
fries.
Yes.
You can get them piping hot or cold. They taste like ass.
they do. They're
Just follow McDonald's.
So, okay,
fucking
change
thing.
the subject. Change the subject.
No,
Rate your fries. Who's got the best fries?
Who's got the best fries? Rallies.
Five Guys or Rallies. Five Guys or Rallies. Best fries.
I've got.
I'm Ragus.
Five Guys or Five Guys
Wendy's.
or Rallies.
Rallies and then Arby's curly fries are up there.
Hey, Wendy's is back in the game.
Wendy's got good
Ah,
fries too, but if we're
Wendy's.
talking the best, give me Rallies. I could literally eat or I'm gonna go local, Hot Dog Heaven.
There you go.
Ah,
Hot Dog Heaven fries are my end all be all
They gotta
favorite
get back
fries.
on
How
their
about
game.
how about
That
new?
food trucks
Old.
kind of shit them out a little bit.
well, the restaurant's open now.
But I haven't been in there. They had a fight in there, I guess.
Prices? Did you see the prices of
Opening
that
weekend,
place?
they had a fist fight, but it wasn't kids. It was old dudes,
Yeah,
like our
because
age,
They were going
fighting over frankfurters.
The guy behind the counter probably because it cost him like $97 for 5 hot dogs and a large family.
Did they
fry.
raise their prices?
I have no idea. I haven't been there
Yes!
yet.
It's pretty.
They did
spendy.
raise their
Yes,
price?
they did.
Are you
It's not a
serious?
joke. Yes,
Yes,
they have a
it's
thing
like
called-
almost $5 a hot dog.
He's not kidding.
What?
They have a thing called a partner pack, which is 4 hot dogs, a
It's
fry, and 2
$37
drinks.
It used to be
and
11
50
bucks.
cents.
It used to be $11.99.
No,
It's pretty spendy.
it's not a joke. It's about $17.99. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I could probably look it up. I'll look it up.
Wasn't a family pack $20?
It was 23
no.
bucks for a family pack. What is it now?
Your family is cheaper.
600.
Yeah, it is. I'll have to get those prices and put it on the menu, put it on the screen here so you can understand. But yeah, so hold on, serious. I hope that's not true because the prices
got
are
the whole
crazy.
thing coming back, and I'm excited.
It's a little bit more expensive. Yes, it is.
Is it worth it though? Now,
not a little. It's a lot.
If it's better than a food truck, maybe.
I didn't mind the food truck.
They burn the shit out of the hot dogs all the time in that food truck.
I like burnt hot dogs.
Do you like?
I'm the guy at a cookout. They're like, "What dog you want?" I'm like, "I want the one that's been on there for 3 days."
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I just like burnt hot dogs.
Yeah, but they're all
Not big
dehydrated.
enough. Yeah, those are too little to be burned.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm talking regular hot dogs burnt.
Yeah, but
When you
that's
burn one side of those, it goes through to the other side.
It's its own charcoal now.
See, that's I see. And again, versus a hot dog versus like a brat, I'd rather have a brat all day long than a hot dog.
No.
Yeah, that's for me. Now, who does that? Before I get to finish my BK thing, for local that fantastic. They're not part of the show. Whatever. Dairy Queen. They have great hot. Now you can go and get a.
They got good chili dogs, and they're big.
Yes,
I do like their chili. I just texted somebody that the other day. I'm like, yeah, I ate the shit out of some Dairy Queen chili dogs.
Yep,
$1.50 at Costco.
Well, this is $1.
I'm not driving to Avon for a hot dog.
That's right. It's right up the road, dude. It's the end of the road. Yeah, and it's $1.38 for a chili cheese dog with onions. And so
I just get chili, no cheese.
Chili cheese for $1, and I tell them throw onions on there, and I'll get 3 of them, and I'll eat it.
You can eat
them.
3 of them?
3,
because those are pretty girthy,
and they're so good though, and they got that snap. That's the thing too. You can't get a hot dog that doesn't. Well, Chark's eating the charcoal dog. It's,
yeah. If we're going like just regular cook your own hot dogs,
yes,
Hebrew Nationals and Nathan's.
Now, do you cook it on the grill or do you boil it?
I don't boil any hot dogs. I either put them in the air fryer or I put them on the grill.
Because my dad,
I won't boil hot dogs.
My dad would boil them and then he'd pan fry it. It was the oddest thing ever. You'd boil it, then pan fry it. And
every time I hear like somebody doing that, the hot dog water reminds me of like Ed's dates, because that's what they all smell like, hot dog water.
Wait a minute.
Now my dad used to split the hot dogs and grill them.
These two ends connect.
You're the one that dates the hot dog water broads, not us. Ed comes home from a date and his mom's like, "Are you cooking something?" Suddenly I'm on a Frankfurter, Eddie.
Oh, wait a minute. The date. I will get back to it because it was really important. I had to ask about. It was a poop story, which I'll get back to the BK thing. Gary and I, you just made me think of something too. Gary and I went out on. This is going to come out wrong. It wasn't a date.
No, it was the day date.
It was a day. All we did was meet for lunch.
Talking.
Okay.
No, we did. Gary and I, Gary Underglass here, right? He's for the audience. If you go to the YouTube channel, like, share, subscribe. Again, check it out on BitChute, et cetera, et cetera. Right below me is Gary Underglass. And again, thank you for all the music.
It's Monk.
Oh, Monk. I'm sorry. Is Monk is that
with a U?
We decided to go, and I'm trying to talk to them, so I'll promote them. Go in there if you're local. Say, hey, we heard about you on Late Night with Ed Money. This is the crazy. He and I went.
Who?
We went to this place local to us. It's Barra, Barra, and it's taco kind of. It's a taco. Mm-hmm. Is it? I don't know what
tacos.
Chucky and I have had dates there.
Upscale taco.
Okay,
it's tacos.
It wasn't bad, and
it's really good.
Well, here's the thing.
Upsell the place. Jesus.
Well, no, yeah, it's fantastic. Make sure your execs get a hold of me.
Motherfucker.
No, the only thing that was, I had a first time when they first opened, I had a bad experience there. Went back in again, and the lady gave me a great experience because the barmaid was fantastic, recommended good stuff. We went in, and Gary, you're going to ask this. We sat and you ordered a taco. I think you got a taco, Gary. I can't remember what you got. And
better have been a hamburger.
A hot dog.
No, you ordered
Yeah,
something.
I think I just got the. What did I get? I don't remember.
You got something, and this is the goddamn thing. I am not a fan, and I've even specifically asked the lady. This is the thing. She was real. I will give her this. She was by herself. I think it was a Monday or something. Gary and I went there, and we didn't expect. I wanted to go there because I figured it wasn't going to be busy. But they were slammed. It was unbelievable how many people. Even she was like, "We got me and one other person out on the floor," and they did not expect.
What Monday was it? Like just 2 days ago Monday?
Maybe a week
and half
ago. Yeah,
Huh.
yeah.
Oh, but you know what? Spring break.
Could be. It could
Everybody
be.
was on spring break. Yeah.
It was
Wasn't
packed.
that busy. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, there was people at the bar.
There was at least 2 tables full.
There was people at the bar. The girls that were next to us that spilled their drink. All this lady just
Yeah, because
go ahead
Ed
say
got
it.
too close.
Really?
They spilled it on him.
Ed,
Buffer zone.
No, he's right. I even told Gary. I said, "Do you want to sit next to the pretty ladies, or do you want me to scoot down?" And he goes, "Nah, you can sit next to the lady."
He completely made it
like was
from the
saddled
first
up, like
second.
pulled the table closer and everything.
Yeah, from the first second. It can't get any more uncomfortable
You're
because he
so
looks right at him and goes,
wrong.
"Do you want to sit next to these
I
pretty
did.
ladies?"
I did. Look
I mean,
right in
seriously.
their eyes, man.
How'd that
I
work out
did.
for you, Ed?
No, well,
And I'm
this
like,
is- wait.
I think I'll sit over here, way at the freaking end of the bar.
I think I'll
Thank
sit at
you
the
very
bar.
much, you know,
We were at
it
the
was
bar.
at the
I'm gonna wait in
bar.
my car.
But
No.
it was like there was two ladies, and
Yeah.
then an empty spot,
yes,
and then Ed,
yes,
and then like 2 empty spots to the end of the bar.
yes.
And
So
he like tries to
Oh, so he
jam
saddled
me.
right up next to him.
No, he tried to jam me right in there.
no. I just said, "Do you want
Who
to sit?"
does
there?
that?
Do you want to sit next to these 2 beautiful women right here? And I'm like,
Who? Dude, there's bar etiquette, and you just
you
broke
know-
all the bar etiquette rules.
No,
right
stop.
now,
You
now
literally, if there's open seats, you do not sit next to
think-
someone
is there an
because nobody
upstairs
wants
here?
somebody sitting next to him at the bar if there's open seats.
Is there?
Ed probably
well, yeah,
pisses
but then
in the
you
toilet
just-
next to everybody.
But he's looking at these 2 women while he's saying it.
I looked them dead in the eye, dude.
Oh, he did.
Where they're like, "Oh, this guy's
Oh,
creepy."
it was the most
Dead in the-
heavy, uncomfortable moment ever.
He's so
Were they
Raised
like,
their bill and
"Oh,
left.
was-
check, please"?
dude, it must have done. It must have
If
done.
it was
something
Ziggy's,
to
I
him.
would have been upstairs.
No, it was.
I'm gonna go sit upstairs. Thanks.
it must have rattled them so bad, Chuck. This isn't a joke. The barmaid came over with a margarita, set it down, and the girl instantly spilled as soon as she
Right
got
on
it.
Ed.
Stop it. And I'm like, oh god damn. You know, and of course there was guys across the bar. Oh, I'll buy you a drink. I'll buy you whatever. There was guys
Ed's
were
going,
getting there.
Thanks, man. I need another one.
Yeah, Ed's like, "Me? Hurt me? Are you talking to me?"
I'm Ed Money.
Did she get up to go
Right.
sit by them, Ed? Did she just get up and walk across the bar?
No, they were right there. And so there
I give
and
them
then-
credit. They did. They hung in there and
Yes, they
they
did.
fought the fight till the end.
No, fought the fight. They were nice. They
Fought the good fight.
I said something to him, and I swear the girl she gave me the nod. You know that this
Yeah, like,
Creep.
that look.
Creep.
That isn't a creep.
She was like, "Creep."
no, she didn't do that. No, so I was like, oh. So Gary sat down. We ordered a beer. The wait again.
Reach
She was.
for a pepper
She
spray.
was so busy. I was trying to be nice to the lady. I'm like,
Yes,
take
because
your
that
time.
helps him out too.
I'm like,
Hey,
Not
when
the
you get a
one.
second, I'd like to
Here,
have a conversation with you.
and here's a little extra nice to put in your wallet tonight.
Here's a roofie.
Ed's just like totally trying to carry on a conversation with somebody that's working her ass off.
no, I wasn't.
I have a podcast.
No, I didn't. Any of that.
I have.
there was a real cute waitress, but I've already talked to her. I know her. But
Ed shows her his
You already
business
burned that
card.
bridge.
I didn't burn a bridge. I didn't ask her out yet.
fucking
no,
blew
I
it up.
I didn't. No, so she was sitting there, but we ordered tacos, and the thing that bothers me, and I didn't want to complain, because I never like complaining in restaurants, because the moment they send back food, that's the worst thing. Yeah, right. Chuck knows. The moment that you go, oh, the steak.
Did you ever see the movie Waiting?
What, they can't spit on it on the way out?
Awesome.
That is why I will never send back food. Unless that shit's still got a heartbeat, I'm going to somehow eat it.
Go ahead, Rangus.
You see the video of the waitress that got into an argument with some guy for his food, and he ordered a hot dog, and she went to the back of the restaurant and jammed that hot dog in her hooch and then served it to him.
Oh yeah, that was a classic.
I never heard that one.
Yeah, they got into some type of argument. She took that hot dog. She's on video in the
Yeah, that was
restaurant
a
in the
big
prep
deal.
area. Put her leg on the fucking fixings table. Jam that hot dog in there. Pulled it out. Put it on the bun and served it to him.
Rangus, if you don't have that cable by next week, I swear to
You're
God,
banned.
you sound like Cher, that whole story.
Okay. Did you get the gist of it though?
Yes,
yeah,
we did.
she took a hot
hot
dog
dog-
and shoved it in her hoo-ha
Yeah.
How many guys went to that restaurant the next week?
and picked a fight with her. You're tacky and I hate you. I'll have
I
the
want a
hot
quarter
dog.
pounder.
I have three, please.
Footlongs.
One for each of these guys. One for each of these. These ones want the doubles.
2
Yeah,
foot
right.
longs and a double cheeseburger.
And I want my buns toasted.
There you go. No, so what happened is that Gary and I ordered, and she was really busy, and so she was a little
Monk and I ordered.
Monk and I ordered, and so I ordered a taco, but they had. I'm not a fan of feta cheese. I don't know if you guys
God,
like
yeah,
feta
he-
cheese.
Oh, no, did he
You
throw
know
a
what?
fit?
He caused an issue about the cheese.
He threw a fucking fit.
I
Caused a
did-
girl to spill a drink.
No, this is what happened. I said, hey, she ordered this. I said, it has feta on it. Can I have no feta or substitute? And she goes, what kind of cheese you want? I said, any other cheese other
It's
than
in my
feta.
rider.
It's in my rider, no feta. I said, any other cheese, whatever you got, American cheese, any other cheese, whatever you got, taco
Famanda?
cheese, anything. You can put
he
taint
likes that.
cheese,
Tank
schmegma.
quite your balls, tank quite your asshole.
Right. So I just go, anything other than feta. She goes, okay, no problem. So she put right in front of us, says, okay, American cheese. Great. And the tacos come.
American?
Yes.
Well, whatever.
I'm rolling my eyes too, Chucky.
What's the orange cheese? Is that cheddar,
Cheddar?
cheese? Okay, cheddar cheese. There you go. Whatever, cheddar cheese.
No, it was. I think she did say something about American.
Okay, yes. See, and she did. Right. Gary, he
It's
was
like,
there.
okay.
I'm like,
Okay, I
okay,
like that.
I'll take the American cheese.
Putting ketchup on a steak.
So she comes and delivers it. She goes, everything look okay? I go, no, it's got feta cheese on it. And you could see, like, remember the groundhog? There was a thing on a video where it goes, dun, 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 and it zooms in on the
like-
groundhog. Yeah. Yes. Where she just looked, the one waitress looked, and then she went to the other lady and went, so I'm over there going, trying to scrape off the feta cheese. To me, feta just has. Are you fans of feta? Do you put feta on your salad?
I'll eat
or
it. If
something?
it's on the dish, I'll eat it, but I'm not going to order feta cheese. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I'm getting like a Greek dish that comes with something and feta, all right.
It has a flavor profile that goes with other things.
Yeah.
Well, feta, first of all, it reminds me like people that eat chunky blue cheese, which is disgusting.
I don't like blue cheese at all.
Everything in your refrigerator.
Yeah. It doesn't start out blue cheese.
Nothing wrong with blue cheese.
Not a fan, man. I can't do blue cheese.
You know, some people have a beer tap in the front of their refrigerator. It's got one that spews out
It used to be
moldy-
ranch.
moldy shit.
Wait a minute. Like I did it like hamburger.
Like a fucking
Okay,
Dairy
so-
Queen ice cream cone.
and it's all just the shit out of the
It's
fridge.
so good, Ed can put that little curl cue on the top.
And the last bit is that blue
What
cheese.
is it? I don't know. I think it's carrots.
Is that confetti cake? No, it's blue cheese.
Blue cheese.
No, it's not the. See, wait a minute. See, the audience, you guys don't understand. Audience out there, these guys make fun of me because it's not that I eat expired food.
Onion walked away
You eat
the
expired
other
food.
day.
It's not that you eat expired food. Yes, you do, and we make fun of you for it.
The audience understands, Ed. You can't say that
Yeah,
anymore.
if they've been
understand.
listening, they know you eat expired fucking shit.
It's not,
And not just like a day. We're talking
Right.
years.
Okay, I'll give you that. But here's the thing.
Years.
It depends on what it is. Like I
Tuna
like
fish.
If the can's not bulgy, it's technically still canned, right? It's still good, right?
The onion grew legs.
The little onion that could.
Yeah. Wait
Six
a minute.
eyes on it.
Wait a minute. That's when food. There's certain foods that, again, they always tell you if you can something and it doesn't, like you don't see like the
Yeah,
obvious.
but you're not canning it. A factory is.
Laying out like-
It's like, well, when you can, fucking Amish Ed over here. Edadiah.
Ed doesn't even know how to put a Ziploc bag together.
when you
He's
can.
canning with Ziplocs. Yellow and blue make green.
And I'm boiling it like they do with the Ziploc.
It's the opposite of can. It's can't.
Ed doesn't even know what a mason jar is unless moonshine's in it.
Oh no. It's
Probably
not-
something expired, Rangus.
I don't know why. It's just growing up again. It must be the thing where we never would let. No, there's stuff that I'll look at and go, "This obviously you get rid of." Now, but there we did growing up. Say we had a block of cheese. All right, my dad.
Go ahead.
My dad would
Or
cut
a
off
block of wood.
the moldy section.
Well, you can cut mold
And
off of a block of cheese.
Right. And yeah, but you're the one that says, like, say you had a mold or a tomato with a bad spot on it. My dad would cut it off, and then we'd eat the rest of the tomato. You say don't because you don't know what else is going on in the rest of the tomato.
You have to go to the root of the problem. Like you have to
You gotta
tunnel in
look
that
for the
bitch.
root.
Yeah, whack half
right.
off, throw the other half away. You're good.
See? Okay, yes, I've done that.
No, he's gotten past the root of the problem.
Oh no, you're not just skimming the thing. You're
Right.
you're
Just
going half
scraping
an
it.
inch further.
Oh yeah. Oh, I've done that. You go
There's
to
still some of them dark black seeds on the other side, but it'll be okay.
That'll be good. Just core it.
See, that's food. Like now, there are certain ones, and I don't get. My mom does this, and I really don't get it. She'll take bananas, and she'll put them up there, and they'll turn brown, like the whole.
She'll make banana bread.
Yes,
That's what you make. You need those kind of bananas for banana
Everybody
bread.
does that.
You can't use fresh bananas for banana
Why
bread.
You need them
not?
soft for
I
banana
don't
bread.
know. Yeah. I don't make banana bread. All I know is they need the brown ones.
They got to be black or brown. Yeah, smushy.
Just like
I
my
got one of
dick.
those in my lunch.
Just like your dick?
Now.
Well, you get a smushy banana in your lunchbox,
It
Gary?
came home from today. I didn't eat.
Oh, dude, I have some stuff that's been riding around for like 2 weeks. Some like little Debbie's that I never ate, and I'm like, I'll eat them today. I'll eat them today.
By the time
And
you
now
look
they're
at-
like crumbles.
Yeah.
I got a Pop Tart, like the bag of Pop Tarts. I think it's going to
But
come
you
out.
don't
like
want to get rid of
space
it because
food.
you know the day you do is the day you're like,
you're going
I
to be
really need
stuck.
something else.
You're going to be stuck.
Gary's gonna use it as topping because it's all
Oh, it's
crumbled.
going to come out like space food. How those astronauts eat it, they squish it out of
he
the
just
bag.
rolls up the bottom.
Pop Tart. I got Pop Tarts like that. I'm going to sell
Oh
it to the
god! See, I
NASA.
love. No, wait a minute. Pop Tarts are. Do you guys normally put them in the toaster or do you eat them raw?
I don't eat them raw.
Not raw.
I have
You
to
know?
because
Both ways.
Yeah, unless I took them to work, that's the only way I could eat them because I don't have access to anything. That's why I eat PB and J at work every day.
See, I dig me a good PB and J sandwich.
But after
Wait a minute.
28 years,
it's like I never want to see a ham sandwich ever again for the rest of my life.
go ahead, Rangus.
Chucky, you are in a welding area. You have to have transformers that are warm. Why can't you set your Pop Tart on it?
No, I'm not allowed. We don't have anything like that.
You don't have like
No.
the transformers were behind you or anything where for the
No,
weld robots or
everything
nothing?
everything is
Everything's in a
caged
zone.
and yeah,
Oh.
yeah. No, we're not.
I don't think they'd let you cook on your. On your
We were on many jobs where we'd have big transformers running parts of the building, and we'd set our lunches on it like an hour before lunchtime, and it would heat them all up.
You
Yeah,
gotta
no,
be
we don't
kidding.
access anything like that. And there, don't get me wrong, there are break rooms with microwaves. But imagine 200 guys trying to heat something up
And-
Yeah, it was like
within a
JBS
half
lunch.
hour because that's all you know.
Yeah, and those break rooms aren't that big because
And they're not that close to you.
new.
Right.
So you're like,
Remember
you gotta,
Chucky at JVS? throw in 16 cheeseburgers, get 10 minutes, and they're still cold.
Hell yeah!
Have
I
you
used to
ever
love those
seen-
vending machine cheeseburgers.
Have you ever seen there was
taking one tomorrow.
videos where guys would make meals on their car engines where they would
No.
wrap shit up in foil, put it on their engine
Foil.
and drive like to Utah
drive.
or something and make like Thanksgiving dinner on their car engine.
Was that with or without canned cranberries?
I'm serious. There are actual
Can-
videos of people how to make food while you
No.
travel, and then you just open your hood and there's, you're pulling out. I want to see it in a
A
Tesla.
lot of people do baked potatoes, just put them on a valve cover, put them on there, and then go. And then like an hour and a half later, your baked potatoes done.
See?
So anyhow, getting back to the taco place.
Oh yeah, sorry, we were there, and so what happened was we come in, and the lady was a little slow, and I understand she was just bogged down. She was bogged by herself, so she was.
So you
bogged
still
down.
wanted to talk to her, carry on a conversation. Hi, I'm Ed.
No, no. So I flicked off.
Hate
You
that.
are on it. You
I
are on it.
flicked off, but I ordered these.
That's why I don't go anywhere with Ed.
I ordered these potatoes from
love it.
for me. And I said, Gary, we can split the potatoes, and I'm wondering because I may have, and this is why I'm going to ask Gary or Monk. I'm going to
Touched
ask
his wiener under the table.
no that while we were eating, did I use my finger? I thought I was using my fork. Because he ate a couple of the potatoes.
You
and then-
slobbered the fuck all over those things, dude.
I know I did not.
I was out. I had two and
No,
That was
it
it.
wasn't that because I thought they were good.
digging
They-
in.
They were
Oh,
loaded
yeah,
with-
I know you did.
You can tell by all the saliva. on
It
the
was
plate.
obvious.
Yes.
No, wait a minute. Now, Chucky
And then
has.
you get the guy that like licks his fingers afterwards
Oh,
and then goes for another handful.
He's a double dipper.
That's not.
I hate that.
No,
Not even
that's not me.
A slimy
I
double.
hate people that lick their fingers and then
Grab another one.
Right.
Yeah.
See,
Yes.
here's the thing, Chucky. I was gonna. Would you? And I.
Oh, here we
go. Well, wait. I had
would you?
Gary
Chuck
was
would have
with me.
stabbed you with a fork.
No, well, this is the thing. Chucky's not off a plate eater. Like he wouldn't eat off his wife.
No,
you said
he
you
would have took the fork and just jabbed you in the forehead.
No, didn't
Yeah,
you
if you
say?
reached on my
wrong
plate,
with
I
you?
swear to God, I would just stab you with a
Well,
fork.
it was like that giant gigando plate of these.
Yeah, it was a big plate.
They were really cool. They weren't quite like JoJo sized, but they were big.
Okay.
Yeah. And they had
Loaded
this
up,
weird,
JoJo's.
loaded up with sour cream.
yeah, and some kind of
Okay.
spice that was on a
All right,
dry
a little
rub.
So how many were there?
sprinkles
Like a
of-
dozen, half a
No,
dozen?
no. It
No,
was a
it
good.
was a good size. It was a 2-person deal
Okay.
for sure.
Yeah, but he didn't eat, and I
But-
wondered. But I just wondered, Chucky,
There's
would
always
you?
that big smelly butt in the situation.
Would you? Would you share a plate like that?
He was nice and shit.
There's hear me out now. Yes, I would, but no, I wouldn't.
What do
I
you
would
mean?
put what I wanted on my plate.
Yeah, everybody gets a small plate and you scoop them
Yeah,
off.
put what you want on your little small plate
You don't
because that's
eat
what they're
from it.
for. And then whatever, I'm good.
Why? I'm
Because I don't want to eat off the same plate as you, Ed.
It doesn't have that many plates.
Well, there was only one plate, and in fact, we didn't even get plates. They just
Why
gave
did you
us
ask
this.
the bitch for him?
They gave this bent piece of metal
On a
Good
tray,
luck-
right?
Good luck with that. She was busy.
It's not a joke. They gave
You
us.
could have
they
walked
gave-
to the bar and they'd have given you
did.
2 plates.
Oh,
we
he
were
did.
at the bar. And
Grabbed 37 like bar napkins.
because they had no napkins. Gary literally was like this, and he just goes, and so I
I
reached
got a
behind me.
taco, a soft taco that's like oozing out everywhere and no napkins.
And then Gary Lou's like, "Oh, just do it on my shirt." No, I'll get you
No, I was
that.
going to do it on Ed's shirt. Come here, Ed.
I'll get us a napkin over here, and I did. I reached behind and I grabbed the stockpile.
Right behind the two girls.
Yeah, and it was just.
And they're
but-
looking at him like, now what the fuck are you
Yeah,
doing?
it's, because I'm. Well, this guy over, look at him. He's just all covered in shit, from the taco. But the thing was that I try. My question did want to ask Chucky is, would he? Because I know he's not off the plate eater
No.
kind of guy. Well, you would like get your.
I'd
own
just
little
take what I
section.
wanted and be on my way.
But
On
what
my
if you wa-
plate.
But what if you wanted more?
I probably wouldn't do it. I don't need more.
Order another.
If everybody removed their portion from the plate and ate off their little plate, I would go back for a second.
See, there you go. That's different.
That's
than
exactly
Ed
right.
eating with his fork off the plate.
Sometimes that's even a little shady.
Yeah, but it's not as shady as Ed sticking his fork in his mouth and stabbing another potato.
That's correct.
But I'm just stabbing that potato.
Doesn't matter.
Your splooge is everywhere.
There's
No. Sorry, Ed.
Really?
your goo has gone viral.
It didn't
what
like
did they
go
say?
across the plate like it's a slinky or something.
I'd flick a Q-tip in it so nobody'd eat from it.
Well, this is what I want to.
It's gone aerosol.
I'm going to go all the way back to the BK story because I want to finish that real quick.
Does this involve poop?
Yes, it did. Because this is what I wanted to ask you. This happened to me, and it was the most unusual thing. And that's why I wanted to ask. And that's what Chuck's like, please don't talk about this till the show. It was the oddest, it was a sensation that I wanted to ask you guys. That because I don't know if it's the food combination of the stuffed cabbage with the salad and the BK that I had, the little BK King sandwich that I had, but it all kind of hit me at like a weird moment. And what happened was I laid down. I sat down in my chair and I just kind of relaxed. And all of a sudden, it all kind of like my body said, "Oh no." You know what I mean? Like, I got to go. So I said, okay, I got to go. But the weird thing was, as I was walking, like, have you ever had to go, what does Byron use, dabbing cotton, where he says you're
Tapping cotton. Tapping. Yeah.
Tapping cotton. Okay, sorry. Tapping cotton. I felt like when I was moving, because I don't know if it's because I relaxed and everything moved at the same time, but when I moved and I was stepping, it felt like in my
butthole, right on the other side of the door, if you will.
Did you have leakage?
No, I didn't have leakage, but it felt like I could feel it going.
A poop going in and out?
Not in and out.
Moving.
Yes,
Tapping the door.
Like
it was like one of those FBI battering rams.
Yes.
Open up!
It was the first time in my life that as I was walking, it felt like something was like I had never experienced anything
Shit was
like
getting
this.
real, is what you're saying.
It was getting, and I thought, is this an age thing? Is this
Battering ram.
or the food?
It's a dead money thing.
Everything congealed like in this football at one moment.
And it was so dense.
It was so
It was the stuffed cabbage moving back and forth.
I
It
just
might be all the pennies he puts in there.
I just wonder.
Him and his mom play piggy bank.
I laugh because it's true.
Did Ed freeze?
No, I didn't.
No,
freeze. I was just laughing. No, it's Monk who's frozen. No, I just thought I've never experienced that before, where I physically felt as I walked. Like Chucky's made comments,
like when you're
where-
holding a water balloon from one end, and it's
Yes, yeah, yes.
you know what I'm talking about?
And it was I almost pulled a Rangus where he said he pulled his pants down and it just
Before
went.
you're even sitting, you're
Yeah.
shitting.
Yeah, Rangus said for the audience.
Yep.
Many shows ago, he said there was one time he shit on the back of the toilet because he bent
I
over.
bent over, dropped it flew out.
Yeah,
Well,
he-
it's either on the toilet, in the wall, or your pants. I mean, the
See-
lesser of two evils.
yeah, but that's the.
Was it
did
somebody else's bathroom?
Yes.
Okay, then you ain't got nothing to worry about.
That's disgusting.
It's not in your pants.
But it's
I didn't have to use a sock to clean my ass.
Did you
Boom.
clean it up too since it was in their bathroom, or did you just run and say, "I gotta go, I got a
I
headache"?
wiped as much as I could and left.
Oh, you're cute.
Yeah,
you
gotta leave it
he
be.
used
It's
the-
like art.
He
it's
used
like spit art.
the bath towels or the bath
It was
mats. So
Picasso.
Just a
esque.
shower curtain.
you use the
Just the hand towel.
It's, I think one of your kids is sick. You know,
Somebody shit in the shower.
Little Billy, that son of a bitch.
it's on the outside, and you put it on their soap. It's on their soap.
So I used the curtain and then I smushed it all together so you couldn't see it.
Exactly.
Oh God! I thought, that's unusual. I don't know.
So did you make it to the toilet?
I did, but I was a close call where I went, and it's weird too. Like my body's going through something's going on. Then I got to see I am seeing the doctor for something else. And that's another thing. Those goddamn some bitches won't renew your prescription till you go back in
To
and
see
them. Which
You're like, yeah,
really-
nothing's changed.
right. Nothing's
I'm
changed.
still batshit crazy.
I still need the pills that you've made me addicted to. So yes, I do. So, and on top of it, making me go back, and then they want blood work, which, what are you going to find? A vampire? What
Cancer.
No, you think
They check for probably your enzyme levels in
so
your
one
liver.
one big lump
Your
comes out
PSAs and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if they went to go take the blood and just like a big lump of something comes out
Lard.
in the vial? They're like, I think something's wrong.
You're eating
with
too many wings, Ed. This is lard. And butter.
There's an actual wing in the vial, and they're looking, sir, this is the first time our vial was filled with a bone.
I think that's a chicken bone.
It's weird.
Oh, I have eaten one.
That's right. God, sir, how did this happen? Yes.
So you made it to the toilet. Did you shit your brains out or what?
Oh, yes.
Was it like a bowl filler?
Yes.
Your splatter.
Oh no, but it was where the football came. It was a football, and it was when it came out, and it was just, which I was happy because I don't often
Because you like the feeling of being stretched in your butthole? Is that where you're going with
It was
this?
6 pounds lighter.
I wasn't going to that.
I
Chuck.
wasn't sure where you were going. I was just asking.
But Ringus just hit something. That was
I was
I
going to
don't
say 4 pounds, right?
I don't know if it's
Good
the
job,
food.
buddy.
This I was happy in the respect where this was the first time I went, and I felt
Empty?
well. Not only that, I mean, I could. It
Was
almost
there
like,
more solid to it?
Yes, there was, which was good. I was
mashed
happy.
potato.
It must have been something. But have you ever gone in? I'd swear my stomach was smaller. Like I lost weight. I mean, I should have named it or bronzed my bunghole or something. But it was the first time I went to the restroom that I felt, like you said,
Completely empty.
empty. Yes.
So the
Evacuate.
cabbage and lettuce dragged everything out with it.
it did.
Come on!
It was a candy bar from 6th grade in there. I swear, when did I
Well, we
eat a
used to have to
Heath bar?
sell the Maley's chocolate.
It's a Heath bar. I don't even eat Heath bars.
Do they even make marathon bars anymore?
Yes, that's what I mean. It still had the wrapper on it. That's the worst part. Oh my God! Yes, that's his Cub Scout den number 4 or something on there. I
Is
don't
that
know.
a merit badge?
Yes. Oh God, dude, do you remember doing that for school?
What,
Having to
selling
sell
candy bars?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And I ended up owing more than I sold.
Right, yeah.
What are they,
Here's your
crisp almond caramel?
And pretzel.
Who did anybody ever win that magazine? Not magazine subscription.
Somebody did the trip to Washington.
Yes.
those
I always got like a
toffee things,
3 foot long
those toffee
licorice
things.
stick.
Wait a minute. No, we always got it was the Twizzler. It was a giant Twizzler.
Yeah, a 3-footer. That's
That's
all I
all
ever
you-
got.
that's
I
all I
sold
ever got.
$5,000 worth of candy bars, or ate $5,000 worth of candy bars, and all I got was this piece of shit
always
licorice.
Some girl that won.
That's what I was going to ask. Because when we were in school, I remember we were going to do it. And my dad, I was happy because for the audience out there, my dad was he was a data processing
worked at a
supervisor
factory.
at a factory. He was in the offices, and he would take which they frown upon now, but
Dude, no, people still
No,
sell them.
they
And every
don't.
time they
They
come
still
around, I'm
do.
like, you're winning the trip to Washington this year because I ain't got nothing going on but standing there welding parts. I'm going to eat the shit out of about 10 candy bars.
14 of them. Come
Right.
back.
I've gotten 10 before. I'm
tomorrow.
like, give me 10. And they're like,
Yeah, well, here's the thing.
They're fat for a reason.
They're getting
They are pretty
Oh,
small.
they're
There's only
definitely
like
They're
small.
six
getting
squares.
small. They're not like
Yeah.
Kit Kats. They're the size of a Kit
Yeah.
Kat. And because I just bought some of those Girl Scout cookies, and I got the Samoas. I got the
Shortbreads?
No, who eats
Shortbreads.
short? You
I
eat
love the
shortbreads. They're
shortbreads.
terrible. I can't
Love
believe-
them.
It's just it's what your grandma gave you. You know, it's
Oh,
just
those are
tiny-
so good with coffee.
You probably
you
eat the
go,
lemon
with the-
ones
What's
too.
your
with
6
the
cookies to a
fucking-
box now?
I don't need the lemon.
Yes.
Extra large coffee with cream and a box of them shortbreads. Ooh,
Yes. Yes.
Harold, that's
I
those
got
are
the sugary top.
They
Oh,
just
the
they
buttery.
dissolve in your mouth when you mix both of them.
No.
Yeah, and see, go eat your shitty whatever you get.
I get the Samoas,
fucking
which I like.
crunchy ass fucking
That's exactly
dried chocolate, whatever.
That's
the
what it
hell
is. No, I
With
get
some
the
mint and what else?
I do like the
Another
Thin Mints.
Thin Mints?
goddamn- No, that one that has everything in it that just. It's like this is terrible.
the Samoa is the one that's covered in coconut with caramel.
Oh, those are terrible.
Yeah, throw that fucker away.
Those are terrible. Who eats those? You bust on the fucking shortbreads.
Because
but
it's
you're-
caramel.
I
It's
like
caramel.
the ones with the coconut caramel.
Yes, and the coconut caramel.
Throw that
And
in the backyard for the dog.
this year, I got the Thin Mints, which I was very upset about because the box is smaller and
Yeah.
and you get like 12 in a
It's
sleeve.
like about 3/4 of the sleeve of what it used to be.
Dude, you know what pissed me off? The last time I got Girl Scout cookies, the peanut butter ones. They're peanut butter with chocolate covering them.
Yeah.
And you'd think you'd get like 50 of them. You get like 10.
You
literally get like 10 fucking cookies.
15 at the most.
Right, it's ridiculous. So I was upset about that. With the Thin
That
Mints
makes
were
a fat
so
guy
small.
angry. Trust me on
It
this.
does. I was so.
So if you're listening, Girl Scouts,
make bigger cookie. I'll take one big one for the price. The
let's
box
kick
is-
it 80s style. Fill that box.
It's $5 a box now, and it's small. $5 a box.
Yeah, they used to be like $2.50.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. It's $5 a box, and they got this new one, which I was
Supply
excited.
chain.
I haven't opened it yet. I have to maybe for the next show. I'll put it on. I'll bring
They
it
got
on.
the caramel on top.
That's the Samoa. This one.
No,
it's-
go ahead.
It's a fudge brownie cookie. That's the one. Yes,
Had one
Chuck.
tonight.
Did you? I haven't opened up my box yet. It was brand new from the Girl Scouts.
Rangus gave it a eh.
Oh, that's so sad.
I would take a peanut butter or a Thin Mint over it.
Dude, both the Thin Mint, peanut butter, shortbread,
You know what? I would take a shortbread over it.
boom.
Well,
Suck it, money. Suck it.
on that
take a
note,
shortbread
Thank you,
God
Rangus.
damn it. On that note,
And many
I
of your
know
shitty food selections.
no, it's not shitty. Eating the conglomeration, cleaning out the fridge. We're going to be leaving you here on Nora and Pure. It's a Luscious Rain, not to be confused with the chocolate
Luscious rain.
It's. Oh God!
Get over here
you.
this weekend. We're going to make a new song.
Yes, sir. Audience members,
Right.
thank you very much for listening. Like, share, subscribe. You've been listening to Late Night with Ed Money here on the website, which is edmoneylive.com, where it's real people have real conversations about life. You're always listening to myself, Ed Money. Right over here is CPAP Chuck.
All right. Yeah, something happened to my soundboard,
effect.
so
Oh,
we'll see
there
ya.
you go.
Nothing but the best here.
I think Gary fell asleep. Is that what that was, or was that
That's
Ringus?
not my job.
Down over here
I
is
gave
Ringus,
that up.
the Bionic Pampered Prepper, and he
Good
is
evening.
beneath me. Now changes it to Monk. his Monk, aka Gary Underglass. You can tell by the look on his high
Doesn't
school.
look happy, but he's definitely listening.
That was his high school photo.
That was no. He went to Owen Mills. Remember those Owen Mills portraits at the mall?
They just pull the background behind you.
They were
Right.
dangling keys in front of him.
Oh God! Well, thank you, audience members. Don't be materialistic because it gets you nowhere, and always remember that you are somebody. And after that, we are out of here.
brought to you by 3 Bowls of Crunch Production. Late Night with Ed Money is a copyrighted show, and any unauthorized reproduction for sale is strictly prohibited without written and or verbal consent from Ed Money. Otherwise, we'll find out where you live and beat the shit out of you. Thank you for listening.